Hello, I'm AJ Rodriguez. I'm doing an interview on Miss Penalber. Could you explain to us what this Young Women Committee is about?
The Young Women Empowerment Club started as a way to have certain issues that are specifically that young girls or young women experience on campus. We've been around this is our 9th year. And it was started just to have a space to talk about those issues and express those concerns and try to find solutions. We've kind of evolved. We definitely have expanded to the community. We do some community events. And recently we are getting more involved with policy change, making those changes needed for whether it's menstrual equity or right now I know we're talking about Title IX, which not only includes like just sexual assault, but also girls in sports, and also speaking of like the gender issues related to Title IX, whether it's gender identity or girls' equity and education.
All right, you say you've been doing this for 9 years?
Yes.
Well, congratulations. I congratulate you.
Thank you. Our 9th year, yeah.
That's really is amazing. What made you decide to take a club advisor position?
One of my students who was in PSA was the one that talked to me and approached me. And if you don't know Zaida, you might hear about her quite often because Zaida was the founder of the program. She was also one of our PSA students her sophomore year and saw that girls would be basically verbally
mistreated.
They were verbally harassed, sexually harassed. And she just felt the need to use her voice and kind of talk about then what we can do to not only work with girls, but as a whole school to bring those changes and stop the street harassment, the misogynistic views on our school campus.
All right. What's the most satisfying thing about being a teacher and a club advisor at the same time?
I think it's really satisfying to be able to not only teach about our government, our history, and how we evolved from we talk about democracy and the roots of democracy, but also how we're able to look at with the club, we're able to expand that and actually get hands-on experience. We're able to make a change in our school and focus on those things that we don't have time to do. So being a history teacher and being a young woman empowerment is going to allow me to really take it to extending the actual learning that takes place in class, and then actually being engaged in the community, engaged in the process of using your voting power or making change.
All right. Let's see. So is that the message you want to spread to anybody out there, not just women? Could you explain the message that you're trying to spread?
When we look at young woman empowerment or just feminism is for everyone. We're half the population, but the other half of the population is also in some way, shape, or form involved with, the issues that impact young girls and women and other gender identities. So I think that one of the things that we do always want to make sure is that we tell everyone's welcome because, we work together. We're not just divided. We interact with each other, whether it's your mother, your sister, your friend. When we see human rights being violated, women, girls, other gender identities, they're all human beings. So we want to be able to uplift everyone. And it does take everyone to make those changes. It's not just only for girls, because everyone benefits from it.
You're right.
Yeah.
I like that. One last question. Has there been any role models in your life to help you explore about this community you have going?
I think just early on, being in a family of 4 sisters, my parents, especially my dad, even though he was very old-fashioned, Mexican, patriarchal, he always saw a way to make sure that we did things we wanted to do. So it started as early as when I was 8 years old. My dad was a big soccer player back in Mexico, and he wanted us to play soccer, but there's no soccer teams for girls.
Oh,
So he started a girls' soccer team.
is that right?
One of the very first soccer teams, soccer teams in India, a long time ago.
Do you remember the name of the team?
No, it was so long ago. I can't even remember. I just know, like, my dad started it, and then there wasn't any other girls' soccer teams. There's high school teams, but not like we were like, I was like 8 or 10 or something. So, no, there wasn't soccer team for girls.
All right.
Yeah, just for men's.
All right.
And boys. And we would have to play the boys. And so I think it goes back to, like, just how my dad, like, had to, like, even though he would have liked to have a boy, he kind of, like, made it, like, his mission to, like, say, oh, well, I don't have boys, but he coached us. He started the team and coached us. And
He embraced that
Yeah.
side of him.
yeah.
All
yeah.
right.
Yeah, because he wanted soccer players, and, you know, he has 4 daughters, so what do? Make a girls' soccer team if there's not one.
I like that.
Yeah.
All right. I appreciate your time, Miss Penalber, and I appreciate what you're doing here. Thank you so much for letting me interview you. I really appreciate it. Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you. All right.